Om Namo Narayanaya. We're continuing the chapter on the life of a citizen. The following are things to be done occasionally as diversions or amusements: holding festivals in honor of deities, social gatherings of both sexes, drinking parties, picnics, and other diversions. Festivals. On some particular auspicious day, an assembly of citizens should be convened in the temple of Sarasvati. There the skill of singers and of others who may have come recently to the town should be tested, and on the following day they should always be given some rewards. After that they may either be retained or dismissed, according as their performances are liked or not by the assembly. The members of the assembly should act in concert both in times of distress as well as times of prosperity, and it is also the duty of these citizens to show hospitality to strangers who may have come to the assembly. What is said above should be understood to apply to all the other festivals which may be held in honor of the different deities, according to the present rules. Social gatherings. When men of the same age, disposition, and talents, fond of the same diversions, and with the same degree of education, sit together in the company of public women, or in an assembly of citizens, or at the abode of one of themselves, and engage in agreeable discourse with each other, such is called a sitting in company, or a social gathering. The subjects of discourse are to be the completion of verses half composed by others, and the testing of knowledge of one another in the various arts. The women who may be the most beautiful, who may like the same things that men like, and who may have power to attract the minds of others, are here done homage to. Drinking parties. Men and women should drink in each one another's houses, and here the men should cause the public women to drink, and should then drink themselves liquors such as the madhu, areya, sera, and aswala, which are of bitter and sour taste. Also drinks concocted with the barks of various trees, wild fruits, and leaves. Going to gardens or picnics. In the forenoon, men, having dressed themselves, should go to gardens on horseback, accompanied by public women and followed by servants. And having done there all the duties of the day, and passed the time in various agreeable diversions, such as the fighting of quails, cocks, and rams, and other spectacles, they should return home in the afternoon in the same manner, bringing with them bunches of flowers, etc. The same also applies to bathing in summer in water from which wicked or dangerous animals have previously been taken out, and which has been built in on all sides. Other social diversions. Spending nights playing with dice, going out on moonlight nights, keeping the festive day in honor of spring, plucking the sprouts and fruits of the mango trees, eating the fibers of lotuses, eating the tender ears of corn, picnicking in the forest when the trees get their new foliage. The udakakashvitika, or sporting in the water, decorating each other with the flowers of some trees, pelting each other with the flowers of the kandamba trees, and many other sports which may either be known to the whole country or may be peculiar to particular parts of it. These and similar other amusements should always be carried on by citizens. The above amusements should be followed by a person who diverts himself alone in company with a courtesan, as well as by a courtesan who can do the same in company with her maidservants or with citizens. Sorry for my mispronunciations on these Sanskrit words that I've never seen before. This is a book written for men and courtesans. And what do women do all day while men are plucking flowers and having quail fights? Probably working at home. You know, for a sex book that has come down in the ages about women's pleasure, it's not a book of equality. So far, this is not a book promoting women's pleasure. But they never give you this part of the book when you get the sex guide. Instead, they put in the pictures. All right. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thoughts, comments, and all that stuff down below. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.